Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest HD, an emergency on JetBlue Airlines as part of the engine flies off in mid-flight.
Here passengers describe the chaos in the sky coming up, and also ahead the problem grounding Southwest airline flights at Spokane International Airport.
And I'm Eric Loney, live at Fire Station 1 in Spokane. Voters are getting ready for an EMS levy. We'll have the details and what you need to know.
The showers to the north and south of us. Right now, Spokane remains dry. How long will that last? Well, we'll try and shed some light on it. Coming up here on Good Morning Northwest.
Live from the KXLY4 HD Broadcast Center in downtown Spokane, you're waking up with Good Morning Northwest HD.
Good morning, Northwest. I'm Colleen O'Brien in for Kalai Chuck, who's on maternity leave.
And I'm Mike Gonzalez. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday morning. We really appreciate you waking up with us. Let's check in with Mark Peterson, who's in the house. He's not in here very often, but we do enjoy you when you're here, even though you're bouncing off the walls.
Yeah.
We have a developing story out of West Virginia this morning where 25 miners were killed and 4 miners are missing about 1,000 feet underground from an explosion yesterday afternoon.
And rescue crews are being kept away from the mine because of rising methane gases that could cause another explosion.
We got caught up in, it was almost like a tornado. I mean, it stopped us dead because we couldn't go any farther because there was so much air coming towards us.
Governor Joe Manchin hopes for a miracle, but safety officials say the chances are slim of finding those workers alive. High concentrations of methane and carbon monoxide detected in the mine are keeping rescuers out right now, so crews are drilling holes down into the mine to help ventilate it.
Now, while it doesn't look especially promising, I can say that these rescue chambers have enough food and water for 96 hours. So we won't give up hope.
This is the worst U.S. mine disaster since 1984, and President Obama is planning a public address in just a few minutes.
KXY4 update now on the Seattle police officer who shot and killed suspected cop killer Maurice Clemens.
Officer Benjamin Kelly told his story in court for the first time. Kelly was alone on patrol when he spotted a stolen Acura Integra. That's when a man approached his patrol car with his hands at his sides. Kelly says he immediately realized it was Clemens.
The second that he looked up and we were face to face and I recognized him, the first thing that came into my mind was, okay, I'm kind of in trouble here. I better start doing something.
Believing Clemens was going for a weapon, Kelly took out his gun and fired 3 shots at Clemens. He then got out of the car and fired 4 more times at Clemens as he ran around the front of the patrol car.
Did you believe that your life or the lives of others were in danger?
Yes.
And why did you believe that?
I believed he was accessing a firearm and that he was going to turn around and he was going to shoot me.
A jury will hear more testimony today and rule if the shooting was justified. Spokane's police chief is getting a vote of no confidence from members of her own department.
In March, the Police Guild asked its officers to assess the leadership and decision-making ability of the chief's office. Many members left their ballots blank. However, at least 70 officers did give Kirkpatrick and her assistant chief a no-confidence vote. Vote comes on the heels of the chief's announcement that she will, in fact, apply for the vacant chief's position in Seattle. While the no-confidence label could make it tougher for the chief to make the move to the west side, Spokane's mayor wants to keep Kirkpatrick around as long as possible.
The mayor stands 100% behind the chief's office, and the direction of accountability and transparency that the chief has really developed in her term as police chief.
Just before the Guild voted on Kirkpatrick, her command staff had their own vote and concluded their confidence in Kirkpatrick is still very high. They are all lieutenants and above.
The Spokane County Sheriff's Office recommends prosecutors charge 2 teen drivers with vehicular homicide for a crash that killed a 19-year-old. Jacoby Bryant died in the early morning hours of February 14th. Detectives say 18-year-old Brooke Reese and 18-year-old Taylor Marianne began racing their cars after a party and crashed. Bryant was a passenger in Reese's car. Reese waived her right to remain silent, telling detectives she drank vodka shots at the party before racing down this half street with her friends.
Surveillance video from a Florida bus is being released of a man darting into traffic and getting hit by a car. The man is still alive, but we want to warn you that the video is pretty graphic. The man gets off the bus and jumps right in front of a speeding car. He then gets hit, flips over the car, and lands hard on the pavement. 22-year-old driver Brett Hicks then immediately pulls over to check on the man.
He was alive. He was unresponsive, but he was breathing on the scene, so all you can do is pray for him.
Hicks says he tried to go visit the man in the hospital, but his lawyer is advising against it. The man who was hit is recovering from a broken back and head injuries.
Amazing.
Yeah, unbelievable video. Spokane voters will vote on an emergency medical service levy at the end of the month.
The levy helps pay for the 20,000 medical firefighters respond to every year. KXLY4's Eric Loney is live at the Fire Station 1 in downtown Spokane this morning. And Eric, if it fails, it could mean layoffs for the department. Investigators are looking into the emergency landing of a JetBlue aircraft with 134 passengers on board.
And we heard a pop, and we thought we were going to die.
People were screaming.
This guy started yelling, "Oh my gosh, the plane is falling apart, it's breaking."
Authorities say Flight 507's engine cover fell off just after takeoff from Newark Liberty International Airport in New Jersey yesterday morning.
I yelled out. I was like, I think that the wing ripped off or something.
Within 11 minutes, the plane was back on the ground. This is the third time since 2007 that an Airbus jet lost its engine covering. And rain is exposing a problem for Southwest Airlines, which had to cancel 15 flights out of Spokane yesterday.
We got a lot of calls about this. Construction on the airport's main runway is forcing planes to use another runway, which requires GPS technology to land during times of poor visibility. But Southwest planes don't have GPS, so they couldn't land yesterday, while the other airlines could.
Southwest Airlines doesn't have their fleet fully equipped to fly the approach, and their pilots are not certified.
Southwest is getting the GPS technology installed in their planes today, but say the situation may happen again since it will take weeks to train all their pilots. And we just checked with Spokane International Airport. There are 2 cancellations this morning. So as you can see, this problem is still ongoing. So you'll want to check their website if you have a flight today with Southwest, just to be sure.
All right, he's known as the singing waiter, and he's attracting hundreds of people to Ferraro's Italian restaurant in the Spokane Valley. Adriano Ferraro may be the hottest item on the menu at the popular restaurant. Ferraro says he loves it when people come back to hear him sing.
It's kind of neat because some customers came in and they go, "We brought a couple people. We want to show them what you do, singing and serving and stuff."
Adriano says the singing started with birthdays and anniversaries at the restaurant. His singing became so popular, he decided to do it every night. And Adriano is vying for a spot on the popular show America's Got Talent. He's going to find out within the next few days if he's going to make it onto the show. And by the way, owner Pat Ferraro says the singing has increased his business quite a bit. So I had a chance to shoot all this video on Saturday night. Adriano invited me down. And it's so much fun because the people clap. And it's kind of surprising because a lot of people don't realize that he's singing because he has it on, the side, and then all of a sudden he comes up. And,
Since you're personal friends with him, can you bring him in for singing and food?
That would be great.
Score.
They got great food there, so no doubt about it. A lot of fun.
You're happy about that, Mark.
I'm always happy when food shows up.